Hey, babe.
Yeah.
Did you know that a bull fucks 3,000 times a year? Why can't you do that?
Ask the bull if he fucks the same miserable cow every night.
So, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it.
Stop blaming women for the type of men they choose. No woman chooses a rat dog cheating loser. Blame men for lying about who they are and what they want.
I have officially lost faith in humanity because...
Yeah, I'll take it from here, big dog. Listen, everybody's right, to a degree. You got to understand, women have a nature, and when you give women freedom, right, this is why in some Muslim countries there's so many restrictions on women, because they understand their nature. If you look at Islam, that's why there's so many restrictions put on women. And, some women say that they're oppressed, but they're not. They are blessed because they don't face the same type of issues that women face in America. That's why so many women are depressed. When giving women freedom and given their hypergamous nature, this is the conclusions that they come to. You treat her like dirt, she sticks like mud. So they want men that are strong and have strength. The nice guys don't do that.
Last August, I admitted to my wife that I was scared of her. Why, she asked. I told her, because you're unhappy. At any time, just because you're unhappy, you could take everything from me. The house, the kids, leave me with nothing. Leave me devastated. Maybe I gave her the idea.
Good question. Studies have shown that black women are the highest paid and the most educated.
Alright, let me make this fast because I actually gotta leave somewhere. Black people make up 13% of the population. You know what the ratio between men and women are? For every one of us, there's 7 of you. Well, 6.3 something, so we'll just round it up to 7. That means the majority of the black people are black women. Look at why the black woman is the highest paid. Black women are 3rd on the population list, behind Hispanic women and white people. But out of everybody, you're the least likely to get married. Least likely to have a full home, and still leading in single parenthood. But you're 3rd on the population list. Black women and black men have not needed each other for a long time now. Needs are what kept us together in our community. As black men, we could date anyone down to our almost equal. But why can't we date our women of a higher status? It's because when it comes to that table you speak of, a black woman will see her status as a reason to put less into that relationship. Take care of less duties as a soulmate. I speak for all black men when I say your status and your education are great tools, but they don't mean shit if you still have a mentality of entitlement.
You don't want to be like this. This is disgusting. This is awful in every way. If I could kill it, I would. But I legally can't. But I've considered it.
Call me insecure all you want, but this trend right here is the exact reason why a brother never want to get married. Call it small, sure, but at least I'll never have to lug around your big fupa.
One thing a woman can say or do that automatically deems her as untrustworthy.
I like this question a lot, and I'm about to give you the best answer for every single dude out there. A lot of responses are like, oh, when she texts a bunch of guys or has guy friends or like, whatever. Those are definitely red flags, like having a bunch of guy friends. Definitely fell victim to that before. Not going to get into it, but yes, those kinds of things are red flags and makes her untrustworthy. But the biggest one is when she claims that every single ex that she's ever had has been like toxic or bad to her. You're meaning to tell me that your last boyfriend, the boyfriend before that, your kindergarten boyfriend was just so toxic and controlling and manipulative that you had to leave him, and that you did absolutely nothing wrong for every single one of those relationships? Yeah, fucking right. It means you have a lack of self-accountability, and that deems you as untrustworthy. Period.
Basically, what I'm trying to say is that girls want clout. They want TikTok fame. And they're not fucking stupid. They know if they shake their ass on camera and show off their body, they're gonna get the TikTok fame, because that's just how the app works. But then they come to the realization that, oh, okay, now I have a bunch of followers and likes and views, but they're all just because they want to see my body and ass, and they're sexualizing me. But that's not what they wanted. They wanted to also be famous for who they are, and they didn't account for that when they sexualize themselves on social media, and everyone who followed them only sees them as a piece of meat that they can jack off to. And then they realize, oh shit, this is all my fault. Let me just mask all this by saying that I'm just fucking confident in my own skin, and that they only want to be sexy sometimes. Like, if you only want to be sexy sometimes, the internet's forever. So don't fucking post it to the internet. Okay?
This is why women will never love you the way that you love a woman. Okay, women don't love you. They love chasing that validation. And the more attention you start giving, the more sympathy you start giving, the more care, compassion, she thinks you're a little bitch.
Dude, what is he saying?
Wait till women find out that a man's body knows when their female been sleeping around.
I thought I was tweaking!
Hey babe, first of the month is due. Got your half of the rent?
Half of the rent? Last time I checked, you a full-grown man. You pay the full rent. You know what? You may as well go ahead and get you somebody else up in here and move they shit up in here, because ain't nobody paying the rest of the goddamn. Babe, where you want me to put my stuff?
You move it in the back. Bye.
I am Optimus Prime, and I send this message to any surviving Autobots taking refuge among the stars. We are here. We are waiting.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I wish you nothing but emotional pain, heartbreak, and never finding joy. You're probably wondering, Connor, why are you being so harsh? I'm not being harsh. It's what she fucking asked for, bro. Look at the fucking video.
I have a lot of friends, Bennett.
Whatever.
I can keep a lot of relationships, but the ones I can't keep are the ones that are toxic, like with you. So I have no problem in letting this go.
I'm the toxic
No
one.
problem
Oh,
at all. No
I'm the
problem.
toxic
All right. Anyway, so you said I'd be getting paid $500 for this, right?
Oh, wow. So now you're going to get paid? Wait, you were telling me all of this wasn't real. So why would you get paid?
I came here and I wasted my time, so I'm gonna get paid.
Okay, yeah.
So can someone just get me paid so I can get out of here, please?
Do you see how stupid
Listen,
you are
I can
right
cause
now?
a bigger scene than what he's causing right now.
Hold
so
on.
is someone gonna get me paid?
Why are you going to get paid? Listen, look at me.
I am done talking.
Because you're so
to
embarrassed, aren't you?
No, honey, because I want you out of my
Wow,
life quicker.
that's
I'm
funny.
trying to leave.
Uh-huh. So
All
then
right.
go.
So
The
who's
door's
gonna-
right there.
Anybody?
You can go. You can go.
I told you, I'll cause a scene.
Oh, you'll cause a scene? What are you going to do? You're like 90 bucks.
No. I will write you a check right now.
Okay, great. I love it.
I was going to say, hopefully you had it in, because I'm having no, shit. No,
Your girl knows exactly which one of your homeboys is choosing for her. And if she doesn't tell you, that's not the one for you, bro. Go to the original video, look at the comments,
and do what you want with the information that you gather.
Okay, so what are some things you've noticed that are blatantly sexist, but are...
I have balls. And because I have balls, I have testosterone. And testosterone is heavily tied to men's health, not just physically, but also mentally. Now, low testosterone causes depression, anxiety, a lack of focus, and low energy in men. Low testosterone is an extremely common problem that affects many men, and I'm sure plenty of people suffer from one or more symptoms of low T that are watching this video. And it's an issue that absolutely nobody talks about. And it gets even worse when you look at trends over time, and you realize that men's testosterone levels are decreasing at a rapid rate over the past couple generations. And you may be asking yourself, well, how is that sexist? Well, look at the agendas that people are pushing about feminizing men and getting rid of masculinity. These people don't care about your health as a man. They just want to be able to control you.
I hate him! I hate him! I feel like I'm never gonna...
Shut the fuck up.
Individual life would change beyond recognition. 91% of electrical engineers in the United States were men, as well as 97.6% of electrical grid installers. So at the beginning, you would have to be in the dark. Do not try to turn on your taps. 95.5% of workers in wastewater treatment plants and system operators were men. It would be difficult to travel. 95.9% of the aircraft pilots and flight engineers were men, and almost 100% of engineers and operators of the locomotive were men. However, to travel not only to other countries, but also to reality.
Before the 1960s, homosexuality was considered a mental disorder. And because it was a mental disorder, well, considered to be, we had what was called reparative therapists. Now, the job of reparative therapists was to repair the homosexuality in a person. And their reasons for saying that men became this way were about several. And one of the reasons was a lack of a father figure and an overly intrusive mother. Now, statistics today will tell you that women can't raise a man. Women have women ideals, and they think that putting these ideals on a man or a boy will make them better, but it doesn't. This is sad, and I feel bad for those kids. They're being set up for failure.
All women know on a subconscious level that most of their guy friends are not genuinely their friends, especially women in relationships who use plausible deniability and claim that, oh, he's not like that, while knowing full well that he is indeed like that, and he's waiting for her to give him an opportunity to be like that. If you're considering her for a relationship, or you're in a relationship with her and you notice that she maintains a steady number of male friends, understand she does not value you, and she's using other men for attention and validation. Both are major character flaws and red flags in consideration for a relationship. You will be called toxic, insecure, controlling for setting boundaries against this type of behavior, but understand these are respectable boundaries that if she's not able to adhere to, you have every right to remove her from your life and not take her seriously.
All this from my girlfriend, and she said no, so
You know, my dad did not propose to my mom. They dated for about 8 years, and my mom had to bring it up. My dad was like, 1 year later, and then she was the one that proposed again. I said, Dad, why did you do that? He said, son, doesn't matter if you like them. You have no idea what they think. And the only way you're gonna know if she's really serious is if that chick gets on her knee and says, get married to me.
Because if you do it yourself, as a guy, something like this might happen. And I know girls are like, oh, that's messed up to say. Now listen, see, when a man knows, he knows. But we don't know if you really about it. Because y'all really hard to read. So it's better if it comes from you, not from us. But marriage is obsolete anyway.
Fellas, y'all out here slacking for real, man. Y'all want to spend $100 on the newest video game, but can't spend $5 to get your girl flowers. $5. It's time we start treating these women with respect, and it's time we start treating them like the queens they actually are. Yeah, that's gonna give me all the hoes for sure.
Woman, you done lost your damn mind. If you think for a lick split second that your old man's gonna go beat the tar out of the guy you just slept around with him on, you dead wrong. I don't care how good that kitty is, and I don't give a shit how good them Hummers are. When you done made that conscious decision to go outside the relationship to get a piece of ass, that just told us everything we ever needed to know. It says we can't trust you. That we'll never be good enough for you. You'll always be looking for the next best thing. But our time and attention didn't mean shit to you, and time's the most valuable thing anybody ever has in this lifetime. Don't worry, there ain't a damn relationship to save once you do that shit. So you go right on ahead and enjoy that little fuckboy you ran around with. Just remember though, the grass is only greener on the other side because it's covered in bullshit.
I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to move that fast yet.
Why not?
Well, a lot of guys in my past have just turned out to be jerks.
Okay, what's that got to do with me?
Nothing. I just want to make sure this isn't some one-night stand thing, you know?
Oh, no, that's exactly what this is.
Wow, really? Is your hotel close by?
Not your problem. 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 Not your problem.
Boat, where are the keys? Because we're in an emergency and we need some help.
All right, I'm gonna give you the keys, and I want to see some stuff.
Okay. No, we are not going to show you our boobs.
Bitch, please! I'm 11, not 5. I've seen thousands of titties. I want to see you two scissor.
They say every girl don't cheat unless they get caught. They said every girl cheat.
I heard you. I don't want to answer that.
Unless.
You're going to have a fucking response to my response.
Unless you say something stupid, yeah.
Not answering that.
I'll be right there.
No, they said every girl cheat, they just don't get caught. So is that true, yes or no?
I'm not answering that.
So it's a yes. Every girl do cheat.
You see what just happened there?
If you aren't willing to admit the truth, then it's a lie. You should know that that's wrong. Why do every girl do that? It's fucked up and wrong. Shouldn't have no way. You shouldn't think about something that's wrong. You should say, no, they don't cheat. Fuck you defending it for.
The vast majority of women hate shooting their shot. Even attractive guys have a hard time getting women if they do not try to get women. A common misconception is that good-looking guys are always talking to 2 or 3 girls. But the thing is that people don't understand is that good-looking guys and all guys have to work hard to get more opportunities with women. Just because a guy can get a lot of options does not mean that he has a lot of options.